Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of the famous song I Love Paris, which you will find some details in the description. So I have modified the original key of G for D. Naturally, once you have grasped the harmonies that I'm going to show you, and if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use the transpose or transposition to modify the key to match your voice. I offer you compromise so that the tonalities that I sing is not difficult, but it is not mine. And in G it is too high for me. So that's the reason that I choose D. So of course, as usual, my channel, you will find in another video the title guide, the whole song to help you with the general understanding. So we have a lot of chords to look together. So I'm gonna split this tutorial first in ballad for the very beginners, and then we can sing, so it's also beautiful in ballad. And in the second part we make a rhythm if you're a little bit advanced. So let's go to the scale first. Let's have a look when the scale of D. So from D to D, let me give you a trick for to make difference between the major 7 and 7. I'm talking always in degrees and in natural scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. So you will find a semitone below the root, always a major 7, and a semitone below the major 7, the 7. Why? Root, some major 5th. From the 5th, the 7 is 3 semitones above the 5th. The 5th is just, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones above, it will be a major, a third major, a third minor dominant, we say 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4 major. It will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. Of course, it works on all the keys. So, for example, D major 7, D7, D minor 7, if the third in minor, 3 semitones above the root. Okay, D minus minor major 7. Okay, or D major 7. Okay, so and now we start with our first scale, one scale of D. So normally we didn't play. We start by the introduction will be the same. Okay, I will help you with some time to give you where is the melody. So with an A6 scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Okay, in natural scale from root to root. Okay, root, some major, and sixth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a sharp. Okay, or G flat. So we have A, we have D flat and G flat. Every time, okay, every time, and then on time we play the D, the triad D. On the scale, remember the scale, root third fifth. Okay, we have D, G flat, and A. So again, every time I look down on this, and then timeless town, G6, timeless town. The melody is inside of all the harmonies. Okay, so G6, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots and major 5th and 6th. We have G, B, D, E. Timeless town, weather blue, E minor 7. So scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots and minor 5th and 7. E, G, B, D. The root, the third major, the 5th and the 7. Okay? The third minor, of course. Whether blue, whether blue or gray. Okay, whether blue or gray. Okay, whether blue or gray. So A7 in the root position also. So root third, 5th, 7 is really easy. A, D flat, E, and G. Be a sky, and then D major 7, but I should suggest you to play in reverse position. Root third, 5th, major 7. We keep the 5th and the major 7. You see, the first reverse, the root is coming on the top, and the third major on the top. Okay, we have another one, and and then we go back to the root position. On this position it will be more interesting. A, D flat, and A sharp or G flat. Okay? So again, from the start. Every time I look down on this timeless town, where the blue or gray blue skies, you can just play the chords like this, okay? Where the loud F sharp minor 7 flat 5, scale of F sharp 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 measures a root. So root F sharp, okay, third minor 3 semitone above, the fifth flat 5 and the 7, okay. So we have G flat, A, C and E, okay. Where the loud be a cheers, B7, scale of B 1 2 3 4 5 6 measures and roots and major 5th and 7, B, E flat, G flat, A. Oh where the soft be a tears. You can add the 7 if you want. Add the E, that's just a triad of E. Roots at 5th, but the root is coming on the top. You see, and you can add the 7 if you want. So I mean G, F flat, B, E, and then you can add the D after, like this, okay? Well, allow me a cheer, oh, where the song be a tears, okay? And then I carry on. You keep the E in bass more. That the E minor 7 flat 5, but it's just only the reverse. Root, sun minor, flat 5 and 7. We keep those three notes and we just reverse the root, okay, the E. So we have G, B flat, D, E, and we keep that the E minor 7, okay? Okay, and then root position again. So E minor 7 flat 5, more and more. So that the A7 now flat 9. A minor A7 flat 9. Scale of A 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root 9 flat 9. 1 2 3 the third on the top. 1 2 3 4 5 the fifth on the top. 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 7 on the top, the G. It's only a reverse, you see, of the A7 flat 9. Okay, this we're going to use this one. So again, from the more and more, and then do, okay, and then A6 more. Do A6 again, A, D flat, G flat, I realize, and then we resolve with a D, just the triad that the root is coming on the top, G flat, A, D, and then we resolve by a that, A sharp 5, roots and major, 5th, sharp 5, A, D flat, F. And then we start, I love Paris in the springtime. Okay, again slowly from the start, on the introduction. A6 every time, D, I look down on this G6 timeless town, where the blue, E minor 7, or gray, A7 be a sky, D major 7. Was a loud F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Be a cheers, oh where the soft A7 E more and add 7, so be a cheers 7 now, and then A minor 7 flat 5, more and more, A7 flat 9, A6 do I realize. Okay, now in time, Okay, every time I look down, you can add the second if you want. I look down on this timeless town, where the blues are gray blue skies, where the love beaches, oh, where the sun be your tears. More and more do I realize that. And then we start to sing that the refrain. Okay. So and now we have many options. So what I suggest is mine, of course. So D minor 7 from the major mode of the D. Okay. We're passing on the minor mode. The third we will not instead of the third major, we're gonna have a minor third. So D minor 7, root third minor, fifth and 7. So we keep the fifth in place. I suggest to use the root on the top and the third minor on the top. You say just on the reverse, and then we go back to the root position on D minor 7, but on the top. So to use this one first, because we say we can use this position or this one, but in the middle. Okay, so D minor 7, A, C, D, F. I love Paris. Major 7, 7 and 6. Okay, major 7, you remember D minor, major 7, D minor 7, D minor 6, okay, with the fifth and the sixth. Okay, so I love Paris. On Paris, major 7, in the spring, on spring, the seventh time, and then 6. And then now after just we unchain like this. I love Paris in the fall. Okay, so let's have a look. It's a A7, it's a A7 9, just reverse. You remember it was this one, this reverse. We're going to use this one. I mean the G is coming on the bottom. It's a way, and the root is A. That's the A7 flat 9. Remember those two notes, C sharp and E on the top, and the root. Okay. So again, slowly. I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. Okay. So A7 flat 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom, A7 flat 9. And then I carry on. E minor 7 flat 5. So E, G in the root position, B flat, D. I love Paris. And then we make the alternance between the A7 flat 9. In the winter, E minor 7 flat 5 again, A7 flat 9 when it drizzles, E minor 7 flat 5. I love A7 flat 9, Paris, E minor 7 flat 5, in the summer, and we resolve by D minor 7, when it sizzles, and then 1, 2, 3, and the refrain. So let me play for you slowly from the start of the first refrain. I love Paris in ballad in the springtime, so beautiful. I love Paris in the fall. 3 and 4 and I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. 4, and then you can, we're gonna play the D major 7. You can play here, of course, or here if you want, but here is not a really nice position, so I have to choose the root position for because it's more clear for you, okay? But you can play here if you want, and then on the E minor like this, pam pam. We'll see after, okay? D major 7, I, and now I've sing at the moment from the throat voice, and now I'm passing on the chest voice. That's the inversion, okay? Because that's the key of D, and this is not mine. So I love D major 7 Paris, E minor 7, E G B D. Every moment, D major 7, E minor 7, D minor 7, every moment of the year. Okay? So from the I love Paris, E minor 7, every moment, D major 7, E minor 7, D major 7, every moment. Then we are playing F sharp minor, sharp 5. So F sharp, third minor, and that's the fifth, and sharp 5, just a triad. So we have G flat, A, and D, and then we are descending a semitone below on the F minor, sharp 5. Okay, pam pam. Okay, and we follow with the root, of course, with your left hand. Okay, so first I say again F sharp minor, sharp 5. Okay, that's the fifth, sharp 5, and then a semitone below, it's a F minor, the fifth is here, sharp 5, 1 2 3 4 5, sharp 5. So we have F, F flat, D flat, and then all the note on the melody is here, but we have a passing chord, A minor 7, and then A7. Okay, pam pam, and then I carry on. I love the triad of G, G B D. I love Paris, why? You can play this with a second if you want. Okay, I love Paris, why? Oh why? D major 7, do I love Paris? B7 9. Okay, so that's the B7. We had the 9 and the 7. We are playing the 7 on the bottom, I mean the A, instead of the root, because we are playing the root. Okay, so A, D flat, E flat, and G flat. Okay, that's the 7, that's the 9, that's the third, that's the fifth. So we have A, we have D flat, E flat, and G flat. Okay, and then now because, and now I go back to the throat voice. Because we're on the scale of D, don't forget. Because E minor 7, so it's only the reverse. We keep the fifth and the 7, the root is coming out of the third minor on the top. Okay, we have B, D, E, and G. Because my love, you can play E6 or A7, A6 or A7. As you like, it's up to you. Love is near, and we resolve with a D. And then if you want to go back to sing, because this is almost the end of the song, you can sing again on the minor mode. You go back to the minor mode. You see, from the third, this third F sharp to the third minor, you see. I love Paris. You remember, instead of that, you can do that. I love Paris with a major 7 in the springtime. Okay? Or you can do like from here. I love Paris in the springtime. See? I, middle, and lower. You see? So So I love Paris, I love Paris, and the springtime, so beautiful. And then again, I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris, and then and again and again. So, but when you arrive to the my love is near, and then if you want to like the version of Frank Sinatra to finish, she's there, E minor 7, A7, she's everywhere, D major 7 again, like this, well, or like that, okay, E minor 7, like this or like that, but she's A6, and if you want to finish as simply as possible on D, but you have another option, G minor, D, the inversion of D, F minor 6, E minor 7, and D. But another option, G minor, D, F minor 6, E minor 7, and then A7. You add A7 between the E minor and the A7 and the D. Yeah, like this. Bam, 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 bam. Or bam, 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 bam. It's up to you. You decide, okay? Or as simply as you finish, but she's really. Okay, something more tenderness like this, but or but she's really So let's have a look. G minor, G, B flat, D, D. It's only the root, third, fifth. The root is coming on the top. Okay, F minor sharp 6. Root and minor and 6, so F, A flat, D, and then without the fifth, E minor 7, the root, the E, the third minor, and the 7, and then the D, just the triad, okay, or between, if you want to use the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the A, you see. It's only the third that you put on the top, the fifth and the seventh, the E and the G, and you play the D flat. And D, okay? Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay, on the scale of D, of course. So, and now I'm playing in ballad from the start on all the song, and then we are passing in the second part. We are a little advanced with the rhythm, okay? Every time I look down on this timeless town, where the blues are gray skies, where the love be your chill, where the sun be your tears, more and more do I realize that I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. That's true, I love Paris. That's my city. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. 2, 3, 4. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. 1, really. Well, so and now it's time. Thank you all the tools for to make so beautiful ballad. So I suggest to passing the introduction. And then we are starting to make a rhythm. So the rule is to use the root and to put the fifth on the bottom with a Latin rhythm like this as a sort of basso ostinato. It's a process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently like this. So you choose your speed, of course. This is very slow, this song is so beautiful when it's slow. So so if you don't know perfectly your scale, I will give you the two notes that you need, the name again, and I sing the song, and we see exactly how to put all the chords, okay? So we start. I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. So and now we are on the A7 flat 9. We play A with E, and then the flat 5, you remember, on the E. So we didn't play the fifth, but the flat 5 we follow, okay? So we play E and B flat instead of B. That's the real fifth of the E minor, but we are playing B flat. So I love Paris in the winter. You see, when it drizzles. So again, A7 flat 9. When it drizzles, I love A7 flat 9 again. That's A and E, okay? You have a good point of view. I'm trying to avoid the finger that I don't need. Of course I need, but not for this tutorial. I love Paris, and then in the summer, when it's season 2, 3, 4, okay, bum 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 bum, okay. I'm trying to use only 3 fingers like this. Bum 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 bum, okay, bum 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 bum. And then I love, so D majors. You see, we was on minor mode, and we are passing a major mode, even on the chaise voice, but it's nothing changed with our bass. The root is that the root was important, that the D. So we play always D and A. I love Paris. Of course, when we play E and B. Paris every moment. Then we go back to the D and A. Every moment. Okay. We didn't have time to play all the way. We even like a stop on A sharp minor sharp 5 to F sharp F minor sharp 5. Moment of the year, and then E minor 7. So E minor 7, E and B, and A7 A with E. I love Paris G with D. Love Paris Y, oh why? D major 7, D with A. Do I love Paris? So you can play on the bottom the B7, the B with G flat, or on the top, or here. It's up to you. You decide. Okay. From I love Paris, why? Oh why do I love Paris? For example. And and then E minor, E with E, B, sorry, because my love, A7, 6, S7 or 6, what, it's all the way, the boss, okay? My love is near D, and then you can make some fancy like this, D, sharp and E, okay? You can training if you want. She's E minor 7, she's A7, she's everywhere, D major 7, D and A. E minor 7, E, B, but she is really same thing, or E, she's E. Why you decide, but it's something at the end of because my love is near. If you want to sing again, you just press into the third minor like this. I love Paris in the springtime. You see? I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I adore to say to sing that. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I use the chef's voice. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. A7, I love Paris. Why? You can sometimes use it with the second, you see the 9, like this. I love Paris. Why? Oh, I love Paris. Okay, on the bottom if you want, B and G flat. Because my love is near. She's everywhere, but she's really. Wow, that's set. That's so beautiful song. I love. I adore you too. I love when it dreams. I love Paris in the summer. That's my city. I'm born in Paris. So thank you for the sharing passion, and I hope you enjoy like me, because it's so beautiful song for the splendid musician Cole Porter. So this song, beautiful song, will be inside a playlist that I'm dedicated to, and I'm called Standard, of course, with My Funny Valentine's, My Way, and a lot of big standards. And if you have the curiosity to explore other content on my channel, you will find discovering maybe my passion for the bossa nova, the rhythm Latin. That you have a big one playlist, say Latins, and of course with the king of the bossa nova, Carlos Tom Jobim. But you have a lot composer with Toquinho and Vinicius de Moraes, of course, and another playlist different but not so far away with Michel Legrand, that's the other patient of my life. And check it out, all the key transpose, because I should make a compromise between to give you offer to you a very easy scale keys, and to try to be able to sing you the guide. I'm not here to make a performance. I'm just only here to make to sharing the patient, and that's it. That's all. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you again on my channel, and it's a pure pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye.